What is up, Chosen Ones? It's your boy Big Matt with Chosen One Chats, back at you with another banger. Alright, you guys, today we're going to be getting into a very interesting topic. And it's a little out there for y'all. It's a little bit out there. I'm just going to give you that heads up, alright? Alright, okay. When we look into Mother Nature, we notice a lot of things of how they should be. Now, I'm going to say this very blunt and simple. You do not see the birds of the sky flying in their airplanes or their G6s with their Louis Vuitton handbags and their Christian Louboutin heels on their little feet, do you? I'm not telling you to walk around naked right now like the birds do. Do not do that. But let me tell you this. I really feel like a lot of those animals are showing us a way which we should take notes from. I really believe that everything that they need is inside of them. And yes, they may need to go and fetch some food and water, but same with every other living creature and trees. Like trees need water and sunlight and all that. But all those things tend to come a little bit more on the, regardless of that though. Regardless of that part of it. When you see a flock of birds, or just a bird in general, they are packed lightly. Nothing that they're really holding on to. I know some birds may I saw birds fighting over a fish the other day. One of them was hanging on to the fish for dear life, and then another one came and swooped in, grabbed the fish, and it was pretty interesting to watch. I ain't even gonna lie. At one point, the fish dropped back into the water. I'm like, you see, they fought over the fish, and then now they lost the fish because it's swimming away now. But another one dived in and grabbed it, and it was still alive. It was still there. So I guess the fish must have been dead or something. But regardless, guys, we should take notes, because when we look at the birds, yeah, they may look a little different sometimes, but overall, the fact that no bird has more than the other when they're flying together says a lot. They almost look almost the same, like we're all the same type. And I really feel like we should kind of get back into that mode. There was a tribe that has actually never been exposed to the world that was recently discovered. Actually, not recently, but it was in the Amazon forest along a creek or a river. And they didn't have anything crazy. Like, they were just pretty much naked almost. And, they all spoke the same language. They just kind of all chilling around. There's not one of them who got a freaking Tesla Cybertruck, and the rest are just kind of over there starving while one's all eating good. Yeah, I'm sure that they have a chief in the city, in the little tribe, like a head chief. But, other than that, everybody else just kind of, very minimal. And it was a very interesting thing to see. And a lot of them, I believe they're walking barefoot on, Mother Nature and just grounding themselves. And you guys, I don't know, we should take notes. We should really take notes. Like I said, you see, just look at the birds in the sky, and we feel like we need all these things, and some things we do need. Like, hey, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. If you don't want to sleep on the floor, on the concrete, or in the grass somewhere with bugs and all that stuff, I feel you. You're gonna need some work to pay for that rent. Don't get me wrong. But we are a little bit different. There's even a Bible verse says, if the If God will provide for the birds in the skies, how much more do you think he'll provide for you, chosen one? A lot more. So I'm just saying, are we, the things that we think we need, are they really the things that we need? Are these really the things that are going to make us happy? I could tell you right now, guys, that oftentimes I find myself getting something that I've been longing for, and then all of a sudden I have more problems. Like I have, like this new thing that I just bought just brought me some more problems. Example, I bought a camera R8 one time, and it was very hard to figure out all the settings and everything that it's capable of, trying to bring out the best of the camera, right? And I kid you not, like day one with this thing, you could go and ask my dad and my older brother. Day one with this, day two maybe, I was stressing, bro. Like something that was supposed to make me happy had me stressing. And here's a second example. Like, have you ever bought something like I don't know, just have you ever, all right, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I sold that stuff and then I bought the iPhone 16 Pro. And there were certain things of that were kind of stressing me out too. Like, the background blur, I found out, wasn't really like a autofocus thing. It was more of an electronic thing. So you had this like, not how a mirrorless camera would do it, but it's not super noticeable. But at the end of the day, I appreciate it because I'm a simple guy, and I'm able to get way more blogging content with the iPhone 16 Pro, and it's HD. You don't really need a background blur, but when you do, it just adds that extra little touch on it, and it doesn't do that bad of a job. But I was stressing about that because I was like, dang, I sold all my camera equipment, and then I bought this, and I'm just like, it's just brought on another problem. And I'm sure that you guys can relate with something. We think that something's gonna help us. Oh, here's an example too. I recently had bought a new car, and the new car was like cool and all, and it's good to have some reliable wheels, but literally I'm wrecking my brain the second or third day with it over the paperwork, because it's looking like it's saying that I'm paying like $20,000 more because I financed it, and they didn't make that clear to me that I was gonna be paying that much more to finance it. I was like, dude, I was wrecking my brain. But then I just came to the conclusion, I'm like, hey, I'm not tripping, bro. I know it's expensive and stuff, but I was just I was like, fucking $19,000. I was like, woof. I was like, that's a whole used car. That's a whole like used car right there. Like on top of the new car price. Like I was like kind of stressed out, calling them like, you guys didn't let me know, or this was not told to me. And but at the end of the day, I just chose not to worry myself. I was like, hey, think in abundance, bro. People be copping Cybertrucks. People be copping Lambos. People be copping Porsches right off the lot. So I'm just driving a Prius, yo. Like, calm down. It's all good though. I'm very happy with my car. But let me. That's just an example. So our minds were often focused on things that we could, own or have, and it's cool to have these things, but quite honestly, you don't really want those. You don't really want money. You don't really want something. You don't really want this. What you really want, and the fact that you don't know what you want is affecting your manifestation like never before. And then once you realize what you really, really want is you want that emotion of what it's going to feel like when you get that new thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a cheeseburger. And all of a sudden, you want to get a cheeseburger because you're going to be like, oh, that sounds so good. And when I get it and I bite into it, I'm like be falling in love with it. I might ask it to marry me. Or, oh man, those Jordans over there, bro. Like, dang, I feel like once those are on my feet, bro, like dude, I really want those. Or those Yeezys over there, though. Hey, dude, that's gonna make me feel like the man if I had that with my fits. Ooh, those off-whites. Ooh. Or, you know what I mean, guys? It's not that you want that. It's that you want the feeling. You want to feel better. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cop that stuff. No. Hold up. Hey, slow down. Slow down, guys. You're gonna be like, oh, well, then what? I can't show my as low key, no, not low key. As a walking god and goddess that I am, I cannot look a certain way. But you can. Here's the thing though. You could look that way. You can have all the drip. You can have the nice house on the hill. You can have that. But to get it faster, we gotta realize what we really, really want is that emotion of what it's gonna feel like when we get it. Like, it's gonna make us feel good when we get it, right? All those years of saving up, we're finally able to get it. Like, you're excited to be in that freaking place, buying that motorcycle or whatever you're doing. Like, and you just finally got it, and that feeling, man, that emotion. That's what we really want. And once we take it home, first few days, freaking lit, and then all of a sudden you get bored of it. What's up with that? I don't know. You get bored of stuff. Like, I'm real big on money does not buy you happiness. I've literally copped a lot of stuff that, pretty pricey, and quite honestly, it doesn't really solve your issues. So if you're watching this and you think that money's gonna solve your issues, I've heard from people, they're like, I made tons of money when I was like young, and I'm telling you right now, that was the most miserable I've ever been. So let me tell you this though. The cool thing about emotions though is we could trigger emotions whenever we want to, without even having to have anything. Like, it doesn't need to, you don't need to have the physical thing that you desire to be able to trigger the emotion of already having it. So it's all in here. Once you could trigger that emotion of already having it, and all is within you, all of a sudden you don't want anything anymore. And then when you're not desiring anything, the universe just wants to give it to you all of a sudden. What's up with that, dog? And it just manifests faster. Take it from me or not, but quite honestly, just try it. Be a little bit more happy with yourself. Go read the Tao Te Ching, or whatever they call it. The Tao Te Ching, I think is it. It's a very, very cool book. And it just talks about how, he's cool with how he got it. Like, life's good with and without things. And it's a really good book, check it out. Highly recommended. And I've listened to that book, like Audible on YouTube, read by Dr. or I don't even know if he's a doctor, but one of those guys. He read a really pleasant audiobook to listen to. I listened to it like 3-4 times. Very good audiobook. Oh, Dwayne Carter. Yeah, read by Dwayne Carter or whatever. Hopefully I got the last name right. But yeah, guys, you're gonna notice that once you stop wanting things and desiring these things, because you can't have what you already don't have. Like, that makes sense? You can't have what you don't have. And that is like a universal law. And forgive me if I said it wrong. Let me just check myself just to make sure. Oh, my phone died. You can only have what you already have within yourself. Like, it's literally a universal law. So when you look at it from that perspective, that's why the universe wants to give you everything that you because guess what? Like, nothing really, you don't really get hyped up about nothing no more. You don't get all worked up when you start getting some clout on your YouTube or your soundtrack that you just put out, or your bank account having a bunch of zeros in it. You don't get all overly ecstatic about that stuff anymore, because hold on. But yeah, when you stop desiring stuff, the universe just cause you're not getting all hyped up once you finally get something. It's just like, now the universe just like, hey, this person already got it. It gets kind of like, you kind of trick the algorithm in a way. And I'm rambling at this point, but I'm trying to make it make sense to you guys. So basically, and it all starts with gratitude. Nobody wants to give to a kid that you get them a bunch of toys, and all of a sudden they're acting bad and they're acting ungrateful. Chances are you're not going to give that kid any more toys, right? Same thing with the universe. But here's the thing. What about a kid that doesn't really desire, like, to have any, like, this kid just, like, cool with everything that he got? Like, he could literally be homeless with you, this kid, and he's just super happy. Like, you're gonna want to give this kid the world, dude. And that's just kind of how it is. That's the most simple way I could put it. But if you were reading what I was trying to put down earlier, comment, let me know if you were reading that. But I know it's a little bit shaky, baby, but it's all good. It's all good. Forgive me for my rambling. But you can only have what you already have. And it's oftentimes that, one second, actually. Okay, I'm on Nero Knowledge's page right now. You gotta go to his post segment. And his last few posts I want to read to you, because he writes it down perfectly, okay? You don't want more money. You don't want abundance. Whatever it is you think you want to manifest, you don't. That's not what you really want. And because you don't know what it is you really want, you will never manifest it. Knowing this is the secret to manifesting your desired reality. The only reason you'll ever want anything in life is because it will give you some emotions that you are currently not experiencing. From the smallest thing to the largest thing, you just want the emotions that you'll experience when you get it. Whether that's to feel secure or accomplishment, it's emotion. Think about your desired reality deep enough, and you'll discover that you just want to feel something you're not feeling now. Whether it's self-pride, security, peace of mind, love, or accomplishment. On a base level, you just want to feel different. The object you want to manifest is simply the middleman, which is blocking you from what you truly want. The thing about emotions is that you can trigger them now. If you can immerse yourself in the feeling of security, accomplishment, and peace, now you won't want your desire anymore. That collapsed importance is the secret to easy. That collapsed importance is the secret to easily manifesting it. All right, and now we're gonna do the next one because the last few are good. It's only delusional because other people can't see it. And the only reason that they can't see it is because you don't see it with your eyes. And the only reason they can't see it is because you don't see it with your eyes. You see based on your frequency. They are not on your frequency, so how could they ever see it? When you materialize that frequency that you saw ahead of time, then it's no longer delusion. You're delusional if you allow someone who's not on your frequency to convince you that you're delusional. That one was just in the middle of these two. The first one and the second one is the ones that I really want to show you. You are impressed by everything, so you have nothing. When the world has nothing to offer you, it has no choice but to offer you everything. The devil offered Christ all that he could see and everything in the world because nothing impressed him. Esoterically, that is showing the secret frequency of not needing and the blueprint for attraction. I'm not impressed by money, so the world offers me it. I'm not impressed by beauty, so the world offers me it. I'm not impressed by status, so the world offers me it. I'm not impressed by clout, so the world offers me it. Don't be impressed by anything other than God's highest creation, which is you. And yeah, he has a master class and he wants you to sign up. If you go on his page, you could check it out. But, you know, he helps people out and stuff with their businesses and stuff. If you're like an entrepreneur trying to make bigger moves, he'll help you and stuff. But yeah, he put it down clear as day. I don't want to make this video any longer, but that's basically a more clear and concise, thing that I was trying to get at. And just take nature as an example. Just when you're out in nature shows like a lot sometimes. So just, when you see those animals just being content, living their lives, they don't, not sitting over here complaining and stuff and just flying and doing their thing. Just know that they're no different from you, and maybe you should take some notes. All right, you guys, if you like this, I hope you did. If not, sucks for you. You probably already clicked off the video by now, but I don't care anyways. I'm still gonna say this because regardless, it helps the channel. If you guys like this, please smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. We need to get to 50 subscribers. It's crazy. Your big bro Matt got like over hundreds of videos. All right, I'm not gonna say hundreds, but I got over 100 videos, and I don't have 50 subscribers. Come on, guys. It's all good though. We're gonna keep going. We ain't gonna give up because we're not relying on subscriber count to make us feel emotionally different. Anyways, much love. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.